Hi everybody, Lydia here with Build Show, and today we're going to kind of go over some different patch options that are available at your hardware store, Amazon. I kind of just picked up some of the most commonly used ones that I see, and we're going to go over how to use these, how to fix these holes here. I just have them in a piece of drywall board here, 1/2 inch. But we'll kind of go over how to use these. I'll give you some tips and tricks, and we're gonna go through each product individually. I'm gonna start off though by saying I don't really recommend patching this way. You can. I am a professional, so it's gonna turn out a little bit nicer than you're gonna have when you're working on this on your own home or small projects. But let's get into it with these products and kind of different patch options. Our first one here is going to be the DAP DryDex Wall Repair Patch Kit. So this comes in a little container. I know we've all seen it at Home Depot, Lowe's, any of the home improvement stores. And it has a little tub of spackling. So this is not drywall compound. This is spackling. Spackling is different than drywall compound. You don't want to be thinning this down or adding any water to it. It comes in a little tub. This one's pink and then it turns white when it's ready to sand. So that is kind of nice, especially if you have some patches or you know you need to leave it for a little bit. It does come with these little plastic knives. I can't really recommend these. They're awful. You won't get a great result with it. We're going to use it today because we're going to do this patch kit as it comes. But if you're looking at purchasing these or you're going to be doing a lot of patches or even a patch kit, just pick up a metal knife, just a 4-inch, a 3-inch, a putty knife, something along those lines that's actually metal instead of plastic. You'll get a much better finish. And then this one comes with our patch here. So this is a flocked patch. It's flocked on the back, reinforced holes on the front, and then we have a little piece of paper. It looks like it's 180. It's a little bit of a heavy grit. I don't think I'd use a 180, but we'll kind of see how she goes. So we have our instructions here. The biggest thing I can say too about using these patches, especially in a hole like this, they have you mud the back of the patch, then put the patch on the wall, then coat over it. Typically when I'm doing something this size, I will let it dry first. So I'll try and pack this hole, let it dry, then tape over it, because what can happen, especially with these kinds of patches, is it'll bulge forward and then you'll always have a high spot with your patch. But we'll try her out and see how she goes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and follow the instructions. We're gonna use the little knife here. So flocked piece is gonna go against the wall. And we're just gonna spread our spackle. You're gonna have to use some force with this. And it's gonna be a little messy. Spackling is just, it's a different consistency than drywall compound. It's kind of like a mix between like drywall compound and caulk, maybe would be a good way to explain it. It's kind of thick. It doesn't want to spread super great. I mean, even for me, I would switch to like easy sand or something to do this with. But you know what? We're committed. We're gonna do this patch with this and see how it goes. And maybe the biggest thing you'll learn is that you should not use these. So we're gonna throw this on, squish it through. So as you can see, it's gonna come through all the little holes. I'm gonna flip it around here. So this is essentially what it's gonna be doing. It's gonna go through and kind of pack that hole in there. So we have our spackle that's gonna go through. It's kind of almost, think of it like as like a lath and plaster almost. You have your spackle, then you have your holes, and then it's gonna create the bond in there. So then you're supposed to go ahead and push. So you're gonna have to push hard. I probably used a little too much spackle on the back of it. Just kind of spread it over the patch. So the spackling is really thick. Definitely not my favorite thing to work with. So if you're in a bind, I mean, these can work kind of, but the biggest thing with these patch repair kits that I see is they're really hard to hide. The product is thick, the spackle's thick, everything is just really thick. And when we do drywall, at least as a professional drywall, we like things to be like a little bit thinner, a little easier to spread, a little easier to handle. So that's the biggest thing with using these patches. Surprisingly, the knife isn't too horrible. What I'm gonna do when I'm applying these patches and getting this to lie down is try my hardest to get this to be a little bit shallow here in the center, because if it's really bulged up right there, it pushes forwards. You're always gonna see it's gonna kind of like the material's gonna push forward out of those holes. So I'm doing my best to try and get this pushed through, get that hole flat, like a little sunken in, honestly. And then I'm gonna try and try my best to get my edges to kind of feather in here.